En una ceremonia de gala y ante los invitados especiales del festival, el cineasta británico Danny Boyle recibió de Sarah Hogg, directora del GIFF, la Cruz de Plata más Cine.
Durante el festival, se proyectaron varias películas de Danny Boyle, como Slumdog Millionaire, que iluminó las calles y las escalinatas de la Universidad Autónoma de Guanajuato.
Ante un auditorio lleno de jóvenes guanajuatenses, Danny Boyle ofreció una conferencia magistral.
Es un honor, presentamos al director inglés Danny Boyle.
I wanted to ask you, are you a real fan of electronic music? Is this something that you listen to in your free time?
Yeah, big time. I'm getting a bit old for it now, but it's always been my first love, really. And when we started with Shallow Grave and Trainspotting, we were criticised by a lot of people that the films were too MTV, which was just starting in Europe then. And I didn't see that as although it was intended as a criticism, I actually took it as a compliment because it was clearly what was out there. You know, we were going to know the soundtrack was going to accompany our lives in a way it hadn't quite as much previously. We've got a plan to try and do a sequel to Trainspotting, but it would be a very, very different film because what it would be about is it would be about the same actors playing the same characters 20 years later. So it would be for 2016, which is when the film will be 20 years old. For me personally, I love discovering digital work because I found the process of film too classical for me, and introducing the digital cameras as we did on 28 Days Later, nobody knew anything about them. Anybody in the public knew as much as anybody about them because you just read it in the little book brochure that you bought the camera with. And I loved that freedom of saying, no, we don't have to do it that way, we can do it like this. You've still got to tell a story, and how you tell it is what it's all about. I don't feel like we've won. Because it's not like that really, it's very sad, but also an opportunity for a new generation to make something with the new technology, which they are so familiar with anyway, you know?